Hi everybody, this is Anders, and this is the episode on fathers. So I thought what better way to do it than to actually drag my dad to this video.
Show and tell.
Yeah. Who are you?
I'm David. I'm your dad.
I like my dad. Even though he thinks I'm crazy, he puts up with me, and that means he's a winner.
Your craziness is one of your best qualities.
I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad. Hey, I get it from you.
Okay.
So, talking about trans stuff, was there a time like you first knew when I was a little kid, or think I was a tomboy, or were like, oh, this kid is different?
I always knew you were a tomboy. You know, jumping the fences, running around the neighborhood with the other pack of boys, mostly chasing cats with sticks and pretending, doing the Peter Pan Lost Boy hunting the wild animals of the neighborhood thing. You were one of those kids that always was super active with the guys doing what they were doing. I mean, you'd be playing football as early as you could, and when some other girls were doing more girly things. So, there was a time when you kind of liked both. I mean, you had dolls, but you used them in a certain way, and you had guns. You had everything. You'd take the dolls and you'd pretend that they were sick or having a heart attack or something, and other animals would come in and put it in the truck and drive it to the hospital. And
wait, I pretend that baby dolls had heart attacks?
Oh, well, whatever. They'd have accidents. You did things like that. Sometimes they'd be weird animals. They'd crawling along like dinosaurs or something. You turn whatever you had into something imaginative, and you had certain dolls that you liked, and you keep them with you, and they were your friends. And
I remember when I was like 4, didn't you? There was like the My Buddy dolls.
Oh yeah.
I just remember. I know that right now I have a boy doll, but I don't remember. Did you just get it for me, or did you give me the option, or? Because there was a little girl with pigtails that was blonde.
No, I remember you saw the commercials for My Buddy and you really liked it, so I got you one. Yeah, it was the Boy Buddy, because that was the one that you really liked it. And honestly, it looked like you.
Oh, really?
It kind of looked like you and at one point it wasn't that much smaller than you.
Yeah,
those are big dolls.
Yeah, they are.
And yeah, I remember some of the other relatives and stuff saying, should be a girl doll.
Really?
Go. Likes this one, so there we go.
That's cool.
So I think I knew that you were unique and that you didn't fall into certain gender stereotypes, and that was important to me too. I wanted you to have the freedom of a certain generation where we're past the thing where girls have to have dolls, guys have to have trucks. It's like give both to both and see what happens. So I was okay with that. I thought that was good. I think probably somewhere around puberty, I started to recognize that your being trans or being gay or something was a possibility. Because
I know you guys never talked to me about if I was gay, which was cool, because everyone just assumed I would be lesbian.
Yeah. I mean, I just figured that, you'd figure things out on your own and tell me at some point. But of all the possibilities of who you were growing up to be, your being trans is certainly one of the things that I recognized as a possible explanation for some of the things you were exploring. So,
really? All the way back at 13, 14?
Yeah. So much so that when you finally did tell me, it wasn't really a surprise.
Sorry, battery died, so yeah.
We're back.
We're back. In outer space.
We're front.
We're sideways?
There you go.
I realize I've never asked you this question, but how do you feel more about, having a son? Or is it have I always been, because I haven't really changed, I'm just more confident.
You're definitely more confident since coming out.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing to watch.
Because really, that was one of my biggest struggles, because I do feel like there are things I'm not I like things like football, but I'm not oh, I need to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like things that some girls like. you know, I just like being, I don't know, gentle or whatever. So.
Well, you know, so do I.
Yeah.
I mean, I collect toys. People give me teddy bears and things, and I keep them. You gave me a stuffed wombat. It's adorable.
That is true.
I mean, that playful side, I think, is a good thing. And unfortunately, some boys are socialized out of thinking that they can have that. So
yeah,
it's weird sometimes. Just because of course it's weird. I think with any relationship or any situation, once it changes, there's a bunch of adjusting and getting used to thinking of things in a new way. So, the shorthand, jokey way of saying it when I talk to people is, I've lost a daughter and gained a son. That's kind of true, but it's also not true because you're always who you've been. So that's where it's weird. It's kind of like, well, okay, we're just transitioning into this kind of new thing. And it's more just changing the names and the pronouns and all that stuff. But no, we do think about our relationship with daughters a little differently, guys do, fathers do, than they think about the relationship with their sons. And I haven't had a son until we started this part of our relationship when I get to start thinking of you that way.
But you would come to, like, my flag football games and, like elementary school and stuff. But you would also come to my jazz dance recitals.
Yeah, and and I'd come to the father-daughter teas that they throw at the Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
Sometimes I am maybe extra careful about. We have a certain way of being together as. As the whole father-daughter thing. I would always call you sweetie and sweetheart. And in things like that, and
people just are American
people
society.
Fathers don't often call their sons sweetie. I still find myself doing that with you because it's just really natural.
And I don't want you to stop because it's what a relationship is, but it's weird to have to almost adjust to society's expectations.
Our physical relationship is a little different. I mean, it's a little more rough and tumble.
I've always done that.
You've always done that, but it's like now there's sort of an extra permission too. I mean, I've always liked, wrestling with you and doing thumb wrestling and stuff like that. And now there's just sort of an interesting, fun, extra little element when I think, oh, I'm doing this thumb wrestling thing with my son. It's like it doesn't change it. I mean, I'm still gonna whoop you every time I can.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
I always have.
I totally suck at thumb wrestling.
But
I only have one move where my thumb is a cobra and I try to stab him with my nail. It never worked.
No, because it brings out the aggressive side of me. And it's doing the cobra thing. Okay, you get it. I suspect that there may always be a part of me that sees the daughter side of you.
And honestly, I was talking with Susan, my stepmom, and, frankly, I've lived most of my life as a girl, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm kind of both a daughter and a son. It's not like I'm erasing everything. It's just like a new chapter.
It's a part of our life together. You've seen at my desk. Probably. I have the bulletin board near my desk.
Yeah, I wondered about that.
And I have a bunch of pictures of family and friends and my kids. There's you kind of as you are now.
Oh, yeah.
And with your hair kind of messy and everything and just looking real cool. And then there's the headshot from before you came out when you kind of had maybe the actress thing going. And it's more of a glam shot.
Oh, God, I hated that headshot. I was the only person who hated that headshot. Everyone else liked it.
Everybody, well, it's a pretty picture. And it's nice. And that is part of your transition. I mean, it's part of who you were at one point. And I have that picture up because it's a great picture. And it's like, they're all you. And I love them all.
The last really quick question is, what kind of advice would you have for people whose dads aren't super accepting of them?
So, if somebody has a dad who just flat won't talk to them about it, won't accept it, won't acknowledge it, if there's still a relationship there and they're still talking about some stuff, then I guess my advice is to take what you can get from your dad, whatever he will give you, whatever it is, whatever relationship, whatever conversations you can have about whatever subjects. Take that. Take as much as you can, and then find another mentor, somebody who you can talk to about the other stuff, a father figure, whatever, to get some of what you can of the other stuff. But don't turn your back completely on your dad unless they take themselves out of the picture. I would say get what you can from your dad. Maybe eventually he'll come around. Don't slam the door yourself, because maybe he will. So just get along as well as you can on the things you do have in common, the things you do enjoy doing together. Continue to love each other where you can. And then find somebody else to give you a taste of the father-son stuff. Because there are people out there that would be willing to mentor, offer advice, whatever.
That's actually really cool. I think that's really cool. Well, thanks for having this conversation with me and for everyone on FTMtv. Now let's go see a play.
Let's go see a play.
Yeah.
Avenue Q.
We're going to see Avenue Q.
Avenue Q. Foul-mouthed puppets.
It's like right up your alley.
Totally.
Cool. Alright, well, thanks, and I'll see you guys next week. Oh god, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I declare a thumb war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? Then we always go sit, stand, bow, begin. Cobra. No! Oh, your nails! Oh my god.
Gotcha.
You won, you got sharp nails. Alright, let's do this.
Okay, bye.
Bye.